you queer cats are tone setters. The same reason my main legion of chrome wetters with long cheddar mixed with lines written. No time slipping when we rhyme spitting. Divine mission since the house days. GA Grandma left DJ Tanner outraged. The South stays about that Beretta clapping lines balanced with.
Head on over to Spotify and all other streaming platforms. Check out the NoMercyTV Podcast.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. What? How in the hell did this happen? RBE Maxout 2, King Los versus Daylyt. What? Man, what I need to see, right? Definitely need a blog from ARP explaining this. But I think even more so, we need a blog with ARP and Daylyt. I definitely feel like they have some things to discuss publicly, just in terms of how things fell apart before. Because I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting this. You understand? Like that battle is one. It's one of those battles where it's like you're not really expecting it. Of course, a King Los battle getting announced was a huge deal, but then you see him and Head Ice, you're like, okay, King Los is cool. He ain't got it all the way together, but the bars are there. You understand? He just needs everything else. And I feel like it kind of, I want to say it was kind of ruined the way just King Los was making his battle rap debut. Especially going against somebody who is just like such a style clash. Like him and Ice didn't really make, too much sense in terms of style. You understand? But I do feel like that happening and the whole, fallout behind it, it adds to the story of King Los and Daylyt. You understand? So I would definitely want to see, just forget a face-off of them, talking about the battle. I mean, that's cool. But I do think there needs to be like some type of round table discussion just between the three in terms of what happened the first time and how do we get back to this point. Because I did feel like ARP was adamant about not really rocking with Daylyt anymore afterwards. You understand? Daylyt had his stuff to say in public. We never really got a full thing with King Los speaking on it, and I know even he was blindsided by everything that happened. But the way this just came back around, they really spent the block on this one. That was unexpected. That was unexpected, and this is still a battle I want to see. And based on seeing King Los against Head Ice, I feel like King Los has a lot to work on. Like I said, the bars are still there. He need to work on everything else, though. But if Daylyt, I can't even say if, because Daylyt do not have a bad RBE performance. King Los better not play around. He better not play around. He better get his shit tuned up immediately, because Daylyt don't play on RBE. You understand? So I'm not going to hold you. I got Daylyt with the 30. You feel me? Especially after what he did against Tay-Rock. Y'all think he gonna come in here with King Los and play? Come on, man. Come on, man. I see this definitely being an easy bag for Daylyt. But I'm still looking forward to it either way. And what's crazy about the initial situation? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm gonna keep it so 1,000. Tell y'all some shit, right? The day that the initial battle got canceled, right? Daylyt called me, right? And me and Daylyt, we have convo every once in a while, check in or, holler on a DM or whatever like that. And when Daylyt called me, I'm a good judge of character, and when somebody's, you know, like, I can hear certain things when people are talking to me, right? And when Daylyt called me, I kid you not, he was genuinely confused as to what happened. I'm going off of, I know a lot of people say, oh, Daylyt be trolling, etc. No. When he called me, he was confused. He had no idea why the battle got canceled in the first place. He didn't. And I'm just, you know, keeping it 100. Like, it was one of those things where I'm like, what's going on here? And of course, you know, Daylyt start going with, you know, his own stuff that he can try to put together in his mind as to why it would be falling apart. You know, he's going with even some of the stuff that I've seen bloggers saying about, yo, the KOTD secret sponsor, and they wanted the ICE to take the battle, etc., etc. Like, he was thinking of all of those different possibilities, and I myself was just like, damn, I can't make sense of it either. You know, now, I know it was a whole thing of back and forth with, you know, Daylyt dropping text messages, ARP dropping text messages, etc., etc. Even some of the stuff Daylyt was saying that ARP was really, like, kind of crazy, you know, in terms of, you know, he got to go back to his hood, he got to save his hood, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. While ARP is hitting him to try to get, you know, trailers and stuff like that for the battle. But overall, even in the midst of that conversation, I didn't really get the feeling like Daylyt was just not going to show up. You understand me? Like that, and that's just me. You understand? I could be wrong, but I didn't get that feeling, like, from reading, you know, seeing all the back and forth and things of that nature. So it was kind of a confusing situation, you know, and I'm glad that they actually got to a point where they could rectify it and, you know, once again, you know, continue to do business, because at the end of the day, URLs, all these niggas are running scared of Daylyt. You understand? Daylyt is high risk, low reward on URL. Why? Because at the end of the day, you still have a lot of people that are going to downplay beating Daylyt if you beat him, but at the same time, if he whoop you, it's going to be bad. You understand? We seen how it was for Tay-Rock. You know what I mean? Daylyt pretty much had a career high performance off the man and pretty much got solidified into GOAT status off of that one performance. You understand? So if he have another performance like that against another one of URL's top dogs, whether it be a Murder Mook, a Surf, or somebody that they really praise highly over there, then yeah, it's going to continue to cement the Daylyt legacy. And you know they don't want that. You understand? So it'll be good to really see Daylyt get back in the fold and, you know, battle, you know, get back to battling on other platforms and stuff like that. And I understood when Daylyt said he was kind of jaded by the situation, because when something kind of like blindsides you out of nowhere and you genuinely think that, you know, you don't know like what happened, it's just like you know, it could really mess you up in terms of, you know, just I guess overall not wanting to be involved anymore. You understand? So that's that's what I seen that from one of Daylyt's interviews. You know, that he said that, you know, that particular situation had him really not feeling this shit anymore. So, you know, you know what the funny thing was? I'm gonna tell you what the funny thing was. I had seen a couple of days ago, right? Daylyt went on a Facebook rant, and he said, "Me and King Los are booked. Me and K-Shine are booked for Summer Madness." I believed the K-Shine one, and I did not believe the King Los post. Look at what happened. He's booked with King Los, and he's not booked for K-Shine. You understand? So it's just been, you know, a trail of just funny things. But I'm hyped to see this battle. Salute the RBE. Definitely, you know, going to be in tune. And shit, I'm hoping I can make it out. But if not, then, you know, I'll catch the pay-per-view. You know, always support them guys over there, and salute to everybody over there, man. But I got Daylyt with the 30 Rock. So, you know, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Who y'all got winning this battle? What y'all think of this whole situation? Because this shit was just I'm like, yeah, this kind of came out of nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will holler at y'all. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Y'all know what time it is, man. Trap New York presents Game Over, June 12th. Dot versus O Solo. Y'all come out and have a good time with us, man. It's gonna be a dope event out in Jersey. You feel me? So I'll holler at y'all soon, man. I'm out of here. Bow.